Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Friendly fire. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM is still trying to determine circumstances beyond the shooting of a policeman by his colleague at Vale Royal St. Andrew on Monday. The injured policeman, who is assigned to the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, was shot in the upper body and is currently undergoing treatment at hospital. Assistant Commissioner at INDECOM, Ashmin Campbell, reported that there are still outstanding elements of the case, which includes an account from the injured policeman whose name is being withheld. The inquiry is still ongoing. There are a number of matters to be resolved and ascertain precisely what happened, and inquiries remain. There was no eyewitnesses to an event at the time in the morning, and that doesn't appear to be on any CCTV cameras, which can assist in the investigation, Campbell said during an interview on Thursday. I think it is too early to say what we can expect. We will follow the same procedures as we do for all the investigations, and where a police officer acknowledges that he fired his death weapon, the firing has to be in the accordance of the law, proportionality, necessity, and reasonableness. We will listen to the account of the concerned officer, and then we will listen to the injured person, who happens to be an officer as well. We will make a determination once we have all the facts and understanding of the scene and analysis and their full accounts, added Campbell. He said the policeman who did the shooting is assigned to the Protective Services Division. According to Campbell, the information received by his office about the shooting incident that occurred sometime after 2 a.m. indicated that the police officer on duty at the gate had become involved in an incident where he shot another man he reported had been found on the grounds of Vale Royal. He also noted that the weapons from the injured policeman and the accused cop, who fired a single shot, has been taken for examination. With respect to all incidents of police officers firing their deadly weapons is serious. In this case, this officer has been seriously injured, and such injuries can also turn out to be fatal. But that's not the case in this circumstance. But it is a serious matter, and officers have to justify the shooting of their weapons, said Campbell. Jamaica Customs CEO declares war on illegal guns. CEO, Commissioner of the Jamaica Customs Agency JCA, Velma Ricketts Walker, says the agency is declaring war on illegal guns entering the country. Her statement came on the heels of a major gun, ammunition, and drug seizure on Friday, in which a total of 18 pistols and 3 high-powered rifles, including marijuana, were discovered concealed in barrels at a warehouse in Kingston during a customs inspection. This is the second major seizure by the agency since the beginning of March. Commenting on the seizure, Ricketts Walker said that the agency has declared war on illegal guns and the perpetrators involved in this criminal activity. According to the agency's head, improvements in internal operations at the JCA have increased the agency's capacity to successfully fight the illegal importation of contraband. The JCA has made significant investments in improving its enforcement and technological capabilities in protecting our borders and will be further improving these capacities in the near future, she added. However, Ricketts Walker noted that the high level of vigilance of customs officers has forced criminals to use new strategies. These criminals are forced to use innovative deep concealment techniques, which is indicative of the high scrutiny of customs. With the new thrust by the Prime Minister to get every illegal gun and unregulated gun, the agency has increased its partnership with the Jamaica Constabulary Force and will continue our JCA vigilance, Ricketts Walker stated. She added that commendation must be given to the staff for their vigilance, which has returned successful detections. JCA officers screen people, vehicles, and goods entering Jamaica while facilitating legitimate travel and trade. Get Every Illegal Gun initiative claiming major successes, says Chang. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang has credited improved technological solutions and increased collaboration involving the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, and the Jamaica Defense Force for the recent successes of the government's Get Every Illegal Gun campaign. According to Chang, there is now a whole-of-government approach to crime fighting with a strong focus on guns, gunmen, and gangs. I would like to commend the police and the Jamaica Customs for their recent important finds, said Chang in a statement on Saturday. He was speaking against the background of the latest seizure on Friday that net 21 illegal firearms at a West Kingston warehouse. Getting these illegal guns and ammunition off the streets saved lives, and yesterday's gun find is a testament to what can be accomplished when all agencies work together for a common good. These gangs and gunmen can run, but they cannot hide. We will find them and dismantle them, Chang declared. He warned that the state will be relentless in its pursuit of gunmen and gangs, and noted yesterday's seizure of 21 firearms, several rounds of ammunition, and 3 pounds of marijuana from a West Kingston warehouse means the police, customs, and other partners in the fight against crime have to be alert about suspicious activities at our ports. The Customs Agency and the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch have done a good job, Chang stated. The Get Every Illegal Gun campaign is an initiative of the government to remove illegal guns, capture gunmen, and dismantle gangs across the island. The inclusion of the Jamaica Customs Agency and other arms of the Port Authority under this campaign is an effort to increase border security and prevent illegal guns from penetrating the country's ports. So far, the initiative has seen record finds of guns and ammunition across the island. Jamaica establishes first child-friendly center for victims of crime. The country's first child-friendly center, which will assist youngsters who are victims of human trafficking and other serious crimes, was officially opened at the Falmouth Police Station in Trelawney on Friday, March 8. The facility was jointly established by the Ministry of National Security and the U.S. Embassy in Kingston under the U.S.-Jamaica Child Protection Compact (CPC) partnership. A child-friendly center or space is an environment designed to help children who are victims of crime to feel safe, calm, and comfortable while interacting with professionals, including law enforcement officers, social workers, healthcare professionals, and prosecutors. The state-of-art facility will serve as a first stop for these youngsters to be examined, interviewed, and referred for appropriate care and other services. It boasts a child-friendly office area, medical examination facilities, and an interview room. Speaking at the official opening ceremony, Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security Xavier Main said with 28 suspected cases of child trafficking reported in 2021 and the rescuing of 4 children from sexual exploitation, the government, in tandem with its partners, has implemented special measures to ensure appropriate and tailored support and care for victims. He explained that the facility in Falmouth is one such initiative which will provide comprehensive services for child trafficking victims. The child-friendly space is an essential component to holistic, victim-centered, and trauma-informed care for survivors of human trafficking in a number of ways. It provides a safe, calm, and reassuring physical space that is important, and it provides a space that allows a child who is a victim to feel safe away from the perpetrator, who in many instances is known to them, Main stated. He also underscored the government's commitment to effectively investigate, prosecute, and convict human traffickers while providing comprehensive, informed trauma care for child trafficking victims. Meanwhile, Counsel of Economic and Political Affairs at the Embassy, Alex, said that the facility will serve as a long-standing resort for Trelawney to help support children who are victims of trafficking and other serious crimes. Today's opening of Jamaica's first child-friendly space, and I hope that there'll be many more, is a testament of our government's continued dedication to combat child trafficking. The space itself is a culmination of 2 years of work by a number of stakeholders under the U.S.-Jamaica CPC partnership, he stated. Head of the Trelawney Police Division, Superintendent Carlos Russell, expressed gratitude for the novel facility, noting that the officers will ensure that children who are referred are given the best treatment. The U.S.-Jamaica Child Protection Compact CPC partnership is a multi-year plan jointly developed by the governments of Jamaica and the U.S. It represents an investment of nearly $6.7 million to help fight child trafficking in Jamaica. The shared goal of the partnership is to build on Jamaica's current efforts to prosecute and punish perpetrators of child trafficking identify victims, strengthen the provision of comprehensive protection services, and prevent reoccurrence of the heinous crime. 3,000 sensitization sessions on sexual harassment to be held in the workplace, says Grange. The government has provided funding for the establishment and operationalization of the Sexual Harassment Unit and Tribunal. Gender Minister Oliver Grange says the funding has been allocated in the estimates of expenditure for the 2022-2023 fiscal year. She was speaking during Thursday's sitting of the Standing Finance Committee of the Parliament that examined the estimates over 2 days. Green said funding has also been allocated to conduct sensitization sessions on sexual harassment in the workplace. She said the sessions will be conducted and the unit established and functioning before the Sexual Harassment Act, which was passed in law in 2021, takes effect. The sessions are targeting 3,000 persons, Grange reported to the committee. The landmark legislation was first passed in the House of Representatives in July before being given the green light in the Senate in October. The Sexual Harassment Protection and Prevention Act 2021 addresses concerns about sexual harassment which are employment-related, occurring in institutions, or arising in the landlord and tenant relationship. It contains provision for dealing with sexual harassment in the workplace, schools, correctional institutions, places of safety, nursing homes, medical and psychiatric facilities, among others. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.